Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to my first video of 2024. So this is my first day back on the mountain, January 3rd, on a Wednesday. It's great because I came when there's not a lot of people. Snow condition, first impression, it's a bit wet. Might be good, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like up the mountain. But yeah, today I'm joined with Tom and his sister, and we're just gonna try to make the most out of today. So learning from my past video, the one thing I have to keep in mind today is to use my front knee more, well, my knees in general, activate it more, and also try to square my shoulders to my snowboard, and also try to have shorter turns on steeper slopes. So but yeah, let's go head up and meet our buddies. So let's see if I can do go path the first try. I'm a bit nervous in these conditions, but...
All right, time for some analysis. So right off the bat, goat path, I went down here faster than I've ever done. The past 2 times I went down goat path, which is great, which means I'm more comfortable with the run, especially with the tight turns in goat path, and that I was able to control my snowboard faster, linking those turns faster, even though they were skidded. Yeah, this first run, I totally forgot to square my shoulders. I'm still using my hand to like fling away, but I am activating my knees more, so my arm is not flinging as much. But shaky first run of the day. I think you could see me almost catching an edge on one of these turns.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Are you already
my name's Steve.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Oh shit!
Steve, this is Sarah. What's up, dude?
Good, all shredded? Alright guys, so now
Absolutely not.
we're gonna try to do Roaring Brook now. Scratch off on Roaring Brook because these guys are too lazy to walk over. So we're doing Watanuska.
So one thing I realize I'm still doing in this shot is that I'm still skidding my toe side turn. And I think it's because I'm not putting enough weight on my front leg when I do a toe side turn. I think I do a much better job with the heel side turn, putting my weight in the front leg. But with the toe side, it's more of like I'm centered between both of my feet. But also I realize that I'm more comfortable slowing down, doing a skidded turn with my toe side because that helps me maintain my speed better than the heel side. Once it's not as steep, I think my technique got better. You can see that I'm not moving a lot of snow under my board, which is great to see. And doing so, I get to maintain my speed, which is really important on some of the flatter parts of the run, especially when you're a snowboarder. And also, it's nice to see that I'm somewhat keeping up with Tom in front of me with this much cleaner technique.
Thought it looked nice in Watanuska, just doing black right away. I mean, I did go path. I tried my best to do carbs at the end. I felt really good. I dug in my front leg. I think progress is being made. Oh, I forgot about squaring my shoulders, but I'll do that now.
I find it funny that I still somewhat almost fall when it comes to the flatter part of the run, which means my technique is not as good because the flatter run forces yourself to really be on the edge and not rely on the steepness of the mountain to kind of stay on your edge. But on this run, if you could tell, the camera is in a different spot, which means I'm squaring my shoulders more. Usually you could see my goggles or my front shoulder with an angle. That's because my shoulders aren't squared to my board and more towards the mountain. Every time you see me more centered on the frame, that means I'm more squared on my snowboard. And what I realize being more squared is that I'm not using my left arm to force my body to go on the toe side as much. I still use it here and there, but it's much less. But yeah, this run felt great. Roaring Brook is, for me, I said it in the previous video, is the best place to practice. And especially at the bottom of Roaring Brook where it gets really wide, that's where I really try to get my wide carves. It's still a work in progress. I think I still need to angle my board more into the snow to really dig into it. And that way I could practice carving.
Really? How many wood trails do they have here?
4 that
Four?
are that,
Really?
4 that they like clean out to be wood
a
trails.
dedicated wood trail, but you can make your own.
Yeah,
I mean,
If
not
there's enough
recommended
snow.
by the resort.
exactly. It's an open mountain. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Back at it
What, the corner? The edge?
with enough snow. You got jump in right there, get like 4 turns, blast out here, and just smoke it down. That's the type of stuff we need to do with this thing.
We're gonna do a trail that I'd never done before. It's a blue horseshoe pass. I kind of missed it, but thank God Tom knows this mountain.
Alright, so now let's talk about the times that I kind of regress on my progress. Because there are times where I kind of do more skidded turns because I don't know the trail, or I'm just trying to be more careful. So I try to go slower than I usually go. But once I see a clear path, that's when I start snowboarding again and trying to learn again. You could see when I try to do black diamonds or double black diamonds, those turns are exaggerated, which is what you're supposed to do. But near the bottom where it turns into blue, my technique is not as good. I think it's also because I need to be more comfortable with the speed, and I've gotten a lot of comments that has really helped me for the next time I go. One of the advice was to change my binding angles to make my back leg more frontal so that it's easier for me to learn how to carve. But yeah, thank you guys for helping me out in the comments and giving me advices and stuff. Everything helps. Also, I was not aware of this until lunch break, but my helmet strap wasn't on, so that could have been dangerous. But yeah, don't forget to strap your helmet, guys. Don't be like me.
That was not a fall.
Jay is getting 4 inches of snow. Jay Peak might get like 16 inches.
Holy, trying to explore another mountain other than Bel Air this season. Like
Got it.
100%. All right, guys, so now we're gonna do Winnisook. It's a bit mogully. All right, very snowy, but a lot of hills up here. Take it slow. Ooh, feels great. Oh, Tom, you asshole! Fuck! Wow. Oh! Oh, shit! You good? Yo, it's hella steep. Yo, you scorpion, dude.
I just sprayed you and I shit
You ate shit.
deserve that.
All right, let's go. I didn't eat as bad as Tom, so I'm happy. Oh, I'm good. Woo! Okay, that was the funniest run of the day. Yo, I ate. You did. I couldn't see shit. I was like, and I forgot my goggles, so obviously I was like closing my eyes. And then I opened my eyes, I see Tom's scorpion.
So that was an ungroomed trail, and it's funny because at the end of that hill, the ski patrol was kind of hesitant to keeping the trail open. But as he was saying it, there was just like a flock of snowboarders coming down, falling as well. It sucks that I wasn't able to record it, but that was one of the highlights of the day.
I'm surprised my skis didn't come off.
I've never seen your big ass body contort like that, dude.
Thank God I've been working on my flexibility. I went head over heels.
I think I saw his foot his back of his foot hit the top of his head.
I backslapped for sure. I came like 2 feet in the air. I literally whip checked him, coated him, caught like a foot of air, and just ate it.
No, dude, you turned at the steepest spot.
I
dude.
know. I didn't expect it to get steep.
You had to.
But yeah, back on the analysis. On this shot, I noticed that I don't really activate my knee more when I do the toe side, especially with my front leg. So I think if I do that, really dig my knee and my toe on that, I would be able to catch the edge faster and not look like it's skidding, because my back foot is skidding a lot because my front foot is not really digging into the snow to lead the snowboard in that direction. But yeah, once it gets less steep, like I said before, I'm getting more comfortable, getting the speed that I want, and yeah, it's just a enjoyable cruising experience. But yeah, Black Diamonds, I still try to do skidded turns. I think it would take me a while to get confident with the speed. Also guys, really important advice if you are a beginner snowboarder is that when you fall, you should try to stretch your body as much as you can, especially when you're falling on your heel side, because that will limit the impact on your tailbone or your butt or your hips. So once you're about to fall, just try to stretch your whole body and try to be as parallel to the slope as possible.
All right, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna two-step. I think that's what it's called. Go down that and then go to the other side of the mountain, because we've been here basically for like 2 hours.
If you guys want to try a Black Diamond for the first time, just know that you should limit the time that your snowboard points down the mountain. So you always want to point your snowboard across the mountain to slow down. It's also important to exaggerate your upper body to really twist it so your board can follow through faster. And the important part to know is that when you turn, you have to make sure that your snowboard has a good grip of the snow before committing to that turn, or else you'll catch an edge and fall.
It's because I stretch.
Literally, if he wasn't this flexible, he would be hurt right now.
Yeah, I would be in so much pain.
I think in order for me to progress getting better edges at faster speed, I should be first comfortable with making quick turns down a steeper slope, even if it's a skidded turn, because that will help me get more confident knowing that I can make a more predictable line so I don't block anyone's way.
All right, do you run?
That Neville's closed.
Is it? No. Oh, it looks so pretty.
So a frontal view of the analysis, compared to my 2 other videos, I think I look more comfortable on the snowboard than before, because before I would always get scared of getting fast, so I get low and then I wouldn't be able to distribute my weight properly. Also, my arm would just be flailing to compensate for the balance. And also this day I wanted to also work on my ollies, but I usually do that literally at the very end where I get super slow. Actually, it's more of a bunny hop than an ollie, but I'm trying. I'm really excited when more trails open up, especially some of the wood trails. I know it's more dangerous because, you know, running into a tree can be very dangerous, but I'm ready for more challenges, and I think every time I go, I conquer a challenge that I didn't think I would do that day. So I'm looking forward to more runs and eventually going to other mountains.
Yeah, let's go. All right, guys. This is it. It's my first double black. I'm nervous, but I think I'm ready. Okay, guys, I'm really nervous, but there's only one way to conquer a double black. And that's to do it. That's where it drops.
That's where it gets steep.
Okay.
It hangs left,
Yeah.
so just know that you're not going straight down. You're going to want to favor left a little bit as you go down.
Okay.
Otherwise, just make some turns and have some fun.
Yeah, let's do it. How'd I look, Tom? Comfy, right?
You look like you made it down.
Facts.
Looked like you looked like you could have made it down worse.
Yeah, you're right. Or I could have made it down faster. Honestly, after being on that trail where you ate, I was like, this doesn't look that bad. Like, that was a lot worse, dude.
Oh yeah, no, that was as soon as we made it over that one hill, I was like,
Yeah, this is chalk, dude. There's no
It
way.
was like we're on an adventure. When you're not prepared for that type of stuff, I didn't think it was gonna be like 11
Me neither,
feet
dude. I
down.
thought it was groomed.
No, I figured
But
it
honestly,
wasn't
if
groomed.
that didn't happen, I wouldn't have the balls to go down Seneca.
Yeah, no, that's the best when you turn into a trail and just like, well,
Like, everything's not bad anymore, you know?
No.
Which is good. Woo! Oh,
made it
yeah.
down.
Damn.
Good shit,
That's a good way to start my year, dude. A double black.
extra drive to look steezy when you're under a chairlift.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you
Oh
want,
my
like you
god,
want to
dude.
perform.
When I fell under Goat Path, I was so embarrassed,
Yeah.
bro. And the worst part is I tried to get up like nothing happened, but then when I got up, I pancaked. Because I was on my toe side.
Yeah, I have so much more to look forward to this winter season, especially when the park opens. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to go to other mountains, maybe go to Vermont, and keep enjoying this winter season. It's great that I got a season pass for Bel Air, so that's like great for learning. But yeah, maybe next season I'll try to get a wider range of a season pass so I could hit multiple mountains and eventually go to Colorado or even Austria or Switzerland, because I've done a lot of research and sometimes it's actually cheaper to go to Europe instead of going to Colorado. But for now, I'm going to keep learning this season. And I mean, I'm always going to keep learning, but not really too crazy with the parks. I'm more of a cruiser, but we'll see once we start experimenting with the parks.
All right. Second time, Del Black Seneca.
It's a very different experience when you're going with someone that's more advanced than you, which is great, and it actually pushes you a lot. So I wouldn't be able to do double blacks if it wasn't for Tom and Sarah. So if you guys want to progress really fast, have some friends that are just gonna push your limits, and also know your limits, because they knew I wasn't ready for this. They probably wouldn't send me like my first snowboarding video. I don't think Tom would have been comfortable with me going down a double black diamond. I mean, I wasn't. Also, guys, Bel Air is not a really hard mountain to go skiing or snowboard, which doesn't downplay my learning because it actually helps my learning. But a lot of the people who I tell that I have a season pass for Bel Air, and they're like, oh, Bel Air's easy, but you know, maybe that is perfect. That's just what I need. And it's also it's a really expensive hobby to have, especially when you're traveling. And you know, the East Coast doesn't really have the best conditions all the time. That's why everyone usually goes to Vermont, Colorado, or Canada. I'm still really happy with my progress, and I feel like it will take time for me to get bored of this mountain. And I also am cheap, so I want to make the most out of this season pass. As of now, the parks haven't opened or the wood trails haven't opened, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. But once I explore all the trails at Bel Air, I'm going to try other mountains, especially when it's like a fresh powder day, which is more common now that it is going to be end of January.
Now we're gonna hit Pikamoose. I sent double black twice, and I was so comfortable, guys. Holy crap! I think I was just more scared than prepared, because I think I was prepared to handle a very skittish run down, but I'm happy.
So yeah, I'm just looking forward to making this one of the main hobbies that I could do in the winter season. And also, it looks like you guys are enjoying it, and if you guys are beginners watching this as well, I hope I gave you good tips and learn from my mistakes that sometimes I still do, which is fine as long as you're aware of it. That's how you start fixing it. But yeah, a lot of people have been curious in the comments to my experience before this season snowboarding. So I started snowboarding when I was 15. That was my first time going. I had lessons my first time, and I never really got a chance to go multiple times each season. I went in total of just 5 times before this season happened. So it's like once a year. I went like 3 times during my late teens, and then in my 20s there were like years gap where I just didn't have the chance or the interest of snowboarding or the money. And after the first time, I didn't really have any lessons. I was going by YouTube videos, and at the time I wasn't really that critical of me learning. Not as critical as I am now, so I was just falling and bombing and not really learning from my mistakes. I went into the season knowing the basics of edge control and connecting my turns. That's where I left off and started really learning this season. If you guys want to know what YouTube channels I watch in order to get better at snowboarding, Malcolm Moore is probably the one that I watch the most. I've been watching him for 4 years. I also watch Snowboard Pro Camp, Jonathan Buckhouse, and Tommy Bennett. So there's probably a lot more out there. I feel like just watching 2 of them, especially Malcolm Moore videos, get motivated because they make snowboarding look really, really cool. Also, next time I'm gonna try to have the camera more in the frontal view so I can see my turns better, because I'm watching all these videos as well and I'm seeing a lot of the camera is more in the front. So if I have that, it's easier for me to evaluate comparing to the videos I watch.
Oh, this guy's ripping it.
Sender bud skis.
Alright guys, so Tom is convincing me to hit Yahoo. So Yahoo's a double black, so I'll try that now. Damn, I heard my voice crack and like shiver saying that.
Yeah, you're nervous.
Oh, he just finds the good spots.
He likes his turns.
Doing what? Oh, like actually
Snowboard down. Oh, he sent it.
you did it at the bottom.
This is why people hate snowboarders, by the way.
Why?
Because this probably would be so good to ski if it wasn't shredded off the top.
No, that's probably me.
So exciting! I'm so
I'm
excited.
so
Dude, every snowboarder is falling. What the fuck? Okay, it's my goal to not fall, to do a redemption for all the snowboarders that have fallen.
I'm probably gonna go slow, and it's also late in the day, so people's think that they're more confident than they are.
Oh no, I'm tired, dude. My technique went ass.
Oh yeah, my technique is gone. I'm not doing that no more. I
Yeah,
gave up. I tried to do my
I'm just going.
What the fuck? You gonna point? No,
I'm
you
gonna point the
moron.
knife downhill.
No,
bro.
you're
I
not.
wouldn't do that on this one, Thomas.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna take my time.
Oh, that's ice, dude. That's fucking ice. Thanks. Oh, so close. Yeah, that was. You saw me skate on the ice.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I
that was.
almost ate it too. Don't worry. The same place all of them fell. We all went down.
Yeah, but I didn't fall as bad as they did.
Yeah, I didn't fall. I slid though. The rest
I mean,
of
I
us were-
fell here, but that was a skidded
That was just
fall.
like.
I think I'm gonna do one more run. Oh. That's what you get. He did that on purpose, guys. Tom and Sarah left, but I might do a few more runs. I hit 2 double blacks today, guys. I'm ecstatic and I'm exhausted. I skated basically the whole time. I made a few turns, which so proud. I honestly didn't think I was gonna hit double blacks today. I thought it was gonna be like a next time, like doing a few more sessions with black diamonds. But you know, when you're with a good crowd, there they are. Even when you're with good company, sometimes they know your skill level that I could go down a double black, and you know, they were very careful because one was in the lead and one was behind me. Sarah's usually in the lead and Tom was behind me, which is great. You know, means looking out for you. So thanks, guys. But yeah, I mean, if you are gonna do black or double black, definitely have someone more experienced with you. They'll give you pointers or they can save you. I'm really happy with this run. I don't know if you guys can tell, because I could tell my toe side has been better ever since I'm leaning more with my shoulder. Really happy about that. I'm activating my knee more. I mean, I skate half the time. Yeah, we might do a few more laps and then call it a day, because oh man, my legs are actually sore. The past 3 times I went, my legs hasn't been sore. So I guess it's a good sign that it's sore. It means they're getting overworked and that I can handle a lot of the black diamonds. So the only double black diamond I didn't do that's open today is Ontario, something like that. I'll save it. I don't have my ski guides with me, but I'm happy to say that if I do Seneca or Yahoo again, I think I can do it without any help. I'll go slow. Fucking hate being a snowboarder on these snow hills. I'm exhausted after trying to get here unbinded. Well, 1 foot unbinded. I'm gonna let this guy go and take a rest.
So this is my last run, and I was kind of scared to do my first side hit because I didn't want to jinx the last run, you know, but I did it, and I almost fell, and it was the most graceful side hit, but you know, that was my first one, and I'm still proud of it. It's just a bit of a practice so that when the park's open, I can be confident that I can at least go on top of a little bump. Yeah, so I was really exhausted at this point. Hopefully my technique wasn't as bad. So this is one of the longer runs, and I don't know why I picked like the longest run to go down the mountain, but it took me like 10-12 minutes. Once I got to the green circles, that's when I started cramping because I have to keep on my edge. I don't have that much speed, and I really had to focus on my technique, which at this point was fried. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you managed to get through this really long video, I will have more snowboarding videos coming up. I'm not gonna get more intense on every snowboarding video because I plan to go with some of my friends and family, and most of the time I'm gonna be at the green teaching them. Once I'm teaching them, I am gonna work on my switch so I could also work on my technique, because every time I go on my switch in like a blue or even lower green, like I know I still need a lot of work, and I know I can still catch an edge and pancake.
Oh shit, guys, I need a break. I'm spent.
Yeah, guys, stay humble, stay safe, and really enjoy snowboarding, because this is the first time I'm properly enjoying it without falling as much, even though I fell a lot this video. Yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.
I have to treat myself with a waffle because I did no blacks today.